The 7th of 8 games today with Coach Mike Meehan and Darren Douglas. Coach Meehan to my left, I'm Darren Douglas. You can't see us in the press box, but Coach is sitting in the middle between William Warfield and myself. Joe Allen up top of the camera shots. You're looking at R.L. Grider Stadium on the campus of Bryan Station High School in Lexington. It's the 8th grade Division II state semifinal game number 1. The team in orange with the orange helmets, the orange jerseys, and the black pants. That's the Tigers of Hopkinsville Middle School. And the white, and Coach, they do have the helmets similar to the Naval Academy. TK Stone out of Elizabethtown, the Panthers. Kick comes down to number 21 for Hopkinsville. And that is Jesse Reese.
Mr. Reese needs to put that ball away. He's swinging that ball out like a loaf of bread.
Mm-hmm. Carefree with the football. The tackle for TK Stone. Do I have their roster here, Coach? I think I lost it.
We need to.
Oh, boy. We need to find it. That's for Lexington Catholic. And I have Belfry over here as well, but looking quickly for a roster for TK Stone, Coach.
Well, that's all right. You keep looking.
I'm a looking.
Pistol formation. Put a man in motion. Number 81 in motion across the field. Handoff to the running back.
81 is Arthur McKnight.
Number 19, a nice run up
for
the
Hoptown.
middle there. For Hoptown. Pretty
Still
good job.
looking. In the immortal words of Elmer Fudd, I'm a looking.
Yeah. A lot of orange out there.
Now, Coach, I would have sworn I
Snap
had
to the quarterback. Good hand. Oh, nice tackle by
21.
number 21.
Coach, continue doing what you're doing. I'm going to try to go over here and see if I can grab a E-Town roster. I don't know where it went.
All right, we'll do that. Substitute coming in, number 11 for Hopkinsville, which is Eli Austin. Austin Eli, excuse me. No, Eli Austin. Those two first names killed me. Quarterback, number 11. E.J. Austin with the handoff. Pretty good job around the corner on the outside. As you can see, both teams, good-sized teams that really deserve to be here. Excellent job of playing.
Well, Coach, I'll let you down. Guess what? TK Stone's coaching staff sent up one roster to the whole press box for the PA guy.
Oh, that's not good.
So we're going to have to guess. So if anybody's listening to a sound of a voice right now down there in Elizabethtown for TK Stone, text somebody that might be here that may have a roster and get it over here to our broadcast position. We want to give guys the notable names there.
Good job of running the ball right there up the middle. Good gain.
It's like 19, Jonte Brown.
These TJ Stone, are they people on
TK?
this side? TK Stone?
Yes, I believe they are. They are correct.
We could find a spotter out there even would help.
That would definitely help.
All right, I'm going to excuse myself for a minute.
Okay,
See if
I can handle from here for right now. First down in TK Stone territory. Quarterback is hit. The ball comes loose, and I believe Hoptown got back on it. They did. Quarterback never saw the pressure coming for TK Stone. We apologize to fans of the Panthers right now. We do not have but one roster for the PA. So we're going by numbers. And it was Jonte Brown who got on it for the Tigers of Hopkinsville. It'll be second down and a long way. They need to go to the TK Stone 38-yard line. We're just underway. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to play. We have an official's timeout. Actually, we have a flag on the far side, and they're going to back them up 5 yards more. Illegal participation. Too many men on the field for Hoptown. They had 12 men. And it goes back 5 more yards. So now it brings up second down and about, let's see, 12, 22, 32, 33. Second and 33 for Hoptown after a fumble and then a 5-yard penalty. They throw it out on the screen. to Lane Rushing. He gets away and gets down the near sideline. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Hoptown.
Yeah, he broke a tackle there. That was actually, they had it pinned down on the sideline. But again, arm tackles won't work with these backs in these middle school games. This is a championship series. All of these kids can play football. You're not going to arm tackle these dudes. I'll tell you that right now.
And again, it looked like number 21 for TK Stone, who was in the back in the flats over here with Lane Rushing, who caught a little screen pass out in the flat, broke his tackle, and then it was clear sailing down the near sideline. And I believe that was a 68-yard touchdown pitch and catch. The run for 2, no good. So with 4:58 to play in the opening quarter, Hoptown takes the opening drive and scores. After getting the ball downfield forward, Coach, they went back about 30 yards, and then the big touchdown pass.
Nice job on the touchdown. Again, they haven't put the score up on the scoreboard yet. So,
but 6-0 in favor of the Tigers of Hopkinsville. Back with the kickoff and the first possession of the night for the Panthers of TK Stone Middle School on PrepSpin.com. Back at R.L. Grider Stadium in Lexington on the campus of Bryan Station High School, Darren Douglas along with the coach Mike Meehan, William Warfield at the controls and production, and on top with all the camera work, Joe Allen. A long touchdown pass on a screenplay that the wideout Lane Rushing caught on the screen and took it the rest of the way. All in all, about a 64-yard pitch and catch, Coach.
Really nice drive to open this football game. Now we're going to see how the Panthers of TK Stone handle the football.
Squib kick picked up in the
power.
Boy, lowered his shoulder. And, Coach, I'm a fan of running backs, wideouts, even a quarterback finishing a run. And did he finish the run?
Just get bigger, too. Yeah, really nice job. Again, these power runners. Again, I apologize, Darren.
For the TK Stone fans out there.
Don't have a roster.
They brought one roster to the press box and went over to the press to the PA guy.
Which is, by the way, behind a closed door away from us, so we can't hear them either.
I'm going to try to hear it through the speaker if I can here, Coach. Crossbucks action. They give it off to number 21. Big hole down the right side. They'll get 9, maybe 10 years old. Boy, I can't hear it.
Yeah.
Can't hear it unless William's got an extension for this headset. William got an extension cord for this mic headset. I'll go outside and stand and call the game. Coach can hear me in here. No, that way I can hear the PA system. I can't pick up a name at all. Maybe. I got people sitting right here with their backs up against the press box. Here's a running play for nothing to the same running back, number 21. Again, we apologize to Panther fans down in Elizabethtown, Coach. Nothing more frustrating for a broadcaster to not have a roster.
Absolutely.
Let it go, man. Let it go.
Trying to, but we have to apologize here. I'd like to get these kids' names, So here comes the Panthers back out there. Shotgun formation, twin receivers to both sides. The running back to the right of the quarterback. This one out in the flat. Nice move by the receiver, number 5. He gets the first down inside the 40 to the 35-yard line. And TK Stone on the move with their first possession of the night, trailing 6-0.
I've got a pinpoint. Here they are. Let me see that again.
We have a few tweets. Or
said PrepSpin needs a roster so they could properly announce your games on the press box.
Very good.
Okay.
Very good.
Heck, from a TK Stone fan back home listening. Slant pattern to number 5. He splits the defenders. 5. Touchdown, TK Stone, and we're tied.
Really nice play. We have some serious athletes on both of these football teams doing a great job. Number 5 did a super job of hitting the hole, and boy, I tell you what, he just accelerated to the end zone.
But a nice pitch and catch from the quarterback.
Yeah, it was.
Hit him right in stride, right off the break with the slant pattern.
Found that little seam and broke it for the end zone.
And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown on their initial drive. So both teams score on their opening drives of the ball game, and we're tied at 6. And the Panthers looking to take the lead with a 2-point conversion. Same play, and this time the safety waiting on him across the middle, number 18. That is Ryan Trapnell.
Right, the ball was thrown a little high, so that made it a tough catch. Another missed opportunity on the 2-point conversion there.
Now the only team that has been perfect on the extra points came way back in game number 1 this morning in New Harlan Patriots.
On a 2-point conversion, now we have pretty good extra point.
Yeah,
kicker.
and
Bowling Green.
I forgot his name. Hang on a second, I'll give it to you. Burwash,
Yeah,
Eli Burwash.
Yeah, nice job on the extra point kicking.
6 of 6 on extra points for Bowling Green. And now TK Stone will kick it off to Hopkinsville. We may, the way these two teams have moved the ball up and down the field on their opening possessions of the ball game, Coach, we might have one of our highest scoring ball games between these two teams.
We really might. Both teams look very capable of moving the football. We'll kind of see how the defense has settled down. I'm going to take a pretty good look at the defense right now and see what kind of defense that the TK Stone team, the Panthers, can come up with.
And no, you're not needing to adjust your picture on your television or computer screen or whatever you're watching on. The helmets do resemble for the Panthers the Naval Academy. Kick straight down the field, fielded at the 20. Off to the right side, gets a block, had a crease, and his knee goes down as his feet went out from under him.
Got a little slippage on the field there, and his knee went down. He tried to catch his balance, didn't quite do it.
E.J. Austin, a quarterback listed on the roster for Hoptown, and he had a seam. And when we went to plant that outside foot, it just slipped and he went to the ground. His knee hit. Immediately the play is dead at the high school level and middle school level. And Hoptown will start from their own 36-yard line, 1st and 10, in a tied ball game at 6 apiece.
TK Stone running a 4-man front now, a little 4-3 look.
As they walk with the outside linebacker off to the right to cover the trips. They give it off up the middle on a dive play. This is Ante Brown for Hoptown.
A lot of faith in their secondary. They are running man-to-man scheme almost across the board with a safety cover, like a cover 1 look. Hoptown can run that motion, bring that linebacker who's on that inside receiver across away from the play and come back to it. Let's see how they adjust here.
They send twin receivers to either side. Austin, the quarterback, sends the man in motion from right to left. Direct quarterback snap, and he's trying to cut it all the way back against pressure, but unfortunately that's where all the pursuit is coming, and he ran right into it, and he lost 3.
Absolutely.
Tackle was by, I believe, number 42, the right inside linebacker for TK Stone. I actually said loss of 1. I thought he lost 3. Lost more than that. It'll be 3rd down and about 8 for Hoptown. 1:41, clock running in the first quarter. Austin way overthrows his man, looking for Reese Jesse on the post route.
Might have been a little blown assignment there. What do you think?
He airmailed it, did Austin, the quarterback, threw it over the head of his receiver who had come open on the post route. So it'll be 4th down for Hopkinsville, and back to punt for the Tigers is number 6, Isaiah Forrest. And deep men for TK Stone. This one comes down to the far hash, and he's dropped right where he caught it.
Good job of fielding the football.
Number 21 for Hoptown was Reese Jesse, who came down on punt coverage to make the tackle right where the Panther return man caught the punt. And that's where TK Stone will start. 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Tied at 6 with 1:29 to play in the opening quarter in what is the 8th grade Division II first semifinal game. The nightcap comes up later. Lexington Catholic and Belfry. They give it off to 86 on the end around. He's going to battle through traffic and get close to a TK Stone first down. It'll be 2nd down and short for the Panthers from the 46-yard line. Actually, a half-yard short, so it'll be a half-yard short. 2nd down for the Panthers.
That's a big down here. Just see what you're made of here. Get this first down and drive this football down the field. 6-6 time. We're almost at the end of the first period.
Quarterback under center, gives to the fullback on the dive. First down, breaks into space, and will trip over the defender's foot as he tried to cut outside of Forrest. And it'll be first down, TK Stone at the Hoptown 42-yard line.
Yeah, big first down play. You really need that. Keep ahead of the sticks now. Keep driving the football. I like this football team.
Picked up about 12 for the Panthers, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers as they go double wingbacks to the wingback to the right, deeper than the one on the left, and they give it off to the fullback. Nothing doing.
No, really good job of grabbing, holding on by rushing.
Lane rushing in on the stop along with number 55 for Hoptown in the middle of that defensive line. Justin Banks for the Tigers.
This may be the end of the first quarter. They'll probably get it off here. They got about 12 seconds.
They walk to the line of scrimmage, maybe not, Coach. 6 seconds to go unless they go on the early count. They do. They pitch it back to the wing back in motion, trying to get the outside, and coming up and making a nice play for the Hoptown Tigers is number 33. And wouldn't you know it? 23, maybe Trey Buckner. It looked like 33, but it could be 23. A nice play by Buckner.
Yeah,
It was 23.
He went through the stiff arm to make the tackle, too.
And it's down to the 41. It'll be 3rd and 9 when we come back to the second quarter of play here at R.L. Grier Stadium at Bryan Station in Lexington. TK Stone and Hoptown tied at 6. Back here at Bryan Station High School, quarter number 2, and what so far, Coach Meehan, has been a very entertaining football game between Hopkinsville and TK Stone.
Two well-matched football teams. I really do like the contrast in their style of play. Just a really good job.
They bring the wing back around on a counter play, and we had a flag out early by the white hat or the referee, and it brings up probably an illegal shift on, equipment violation? Is that what that is, Coach?
I don't think so.
What's the hand to the back? I heard Kenny Bourne go, what's that? And if Kenny Bourne doesn't know, guess what? We don't know. Unless you got a official's signal there.
If I brought it with me,
I think, Coach, if I'm not mistaken, that is an equipment violation. I'm not 100% sure. One hand to the back of the head.
One hand to the back of the head means you have a headache.
A 5-yard penalty, however, against Hoptown will make it a 3rd down and 5 instead of 3rd and 10. Watch them not have that on there.
I've got it. I just can't see it.
3rd and 5. You want me to try to see it, Coach? Well, the one hand on the top of the head, that's an ineligible receiver downfield. A deep pass, caught! Touchdown, TK Stone. Number 5 with a touchdown for the Panthers.
Here it is right here.
That is
failure to wear proper equipment.
Yep. Equipment violation.
Failure to wear proper equipment. That could be a whole bunch of stuff.
It could be the mouthpiece is out. The kid's missing the mouthpiece. Chin strap could be undone.
1 for 2.
They'll roll the pocket to the right, throw, and a little bit behind the receiver in the front corner of the end zone.
The receiver in the back corner of the end zone was open. He's a little frustrated right now. He said, "God, just give me the football. Give me an opportunity."
7:33 to play before halftime. TK Stone on top of Hopkinsville, 12-6 on the PrepSpin Sports Network. Back live here at Bryan Station. The kick deep. This is E.J. Austin on the return for Hopkinsville. He gets out across the 40-yard line for the Tigers, who now trail it by a score of 12-6 after taking the opening kickoff and driving it down the field and scoring. Hoptown has given up touchdowns on back-to-back possessions for TK Stone. And the Panthers out of Elizabethtown. Talking about a town that's really grown.
Beautiful town.
Beautiful town,
city.
But boy, it's really spread out too.
Low
Panthers
snap.
lead it. Yep. Austin picks it up, cuts around the corner, has space. Cuts it out to the left and is going to be dragged down from behind by number 32, I believe it is, for TK Stone. 22. For the Panthers of E-Town. Thank you very much. We got one. Appreciate TK Stone. Number 32, and of course we don't have him on that roster right now.
That's all right. We're going to get some people here.
We got some people.
22, remember?
Oh, 22, that's right. That was Kie Sherrard on the tackle of E.J. Austin, the quarterback for Hoptown. So we appreciate the lady running over and getting that right, and actually handwriting it for us. Coach.
That's just awesome. We appreciate that so much.
They give it off to Brown, the deep man, looking for an alley. He has a crease, turns around the corner, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Hoptown. We're tied at 12.
Excellent job. Boy, they just do a great job of breaking to the sideline and running down the sideline. We're going to have a football game here, I'm telling you.
I'll tell you what, last year, I don't remember, was it Bowling Green and Johnson County in the 8th grade, William, that had the track meet? I mean, it was back and forth. I think the final score wound up being 46-40.
All important PAT right now.
Well, both teams have missed on their extra point attempts. This one is big, as you heard Coach just say. Hoptown for the lead. A pistol formation. The quarterback, Austin, with Brown behind him. They look on the quick slant. Too high and a little bit behind Jesse, who ran the slant pattern. And we're tied at 12, so both teams 0 for 2.
Well covered by number 28 for
28, that's Cam Sherrard.
TK Stone. Nice job, Cam, covering that pass.
Again, we want to get the ladies. We ought to try to get the lady's name who did this for us and thank her personally. What? Coach Brown's wife. So we got that. We appreciate it to Miss Brown.
She did some work. Yeah,
she did.
She numbered a whole bunch of players.
Numbered it and even gave us legible writing.
Right. Well, that's.
I have enough trouble reading as it is without having the.
No, that was just a
that's
really
great that she.
job.
Yes, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, well, I do appreciate
they
that.
Did. That's super. We just got one.
We got one. Thank you. Yeah, they got one.
They're
burning people's.
Mrs. Brown wrote it out for us.
Burning people's rosters up. So see if we've got everybody there. We think we do, though. So I'm sure the coach's wife wouldn't miss that, would she? So we're tied at 12 with 6:48 to play in the first half. We're tied at 12 between the Panthers of TK Stone and the Hopkinsville Tigers. And dare I say it, Coach?
Yeah,
we got a cat fight here.
Really helped us up
yeah,
there.
We
really
do.
Appreciate
a couple
it.
of ladies from TK Stone. You missed it. I said we have a cat fight going on between the Tigers and Panthers.
Yes, Tigers and Panthers. But you said there were two women standing behind you.
I realized what I had done, and I kind of tried to choke it off a little bit there, and not
tried to
speak as
ignore
loud.
Darren, sometimes your mouth gets in the way of your face there.
It does.
And you that's why I just keep quiet. Don't say a word.
I had my grandmother used to tell me at times, just sit around and let everybody think you're a fool and don't open your mouth and prove it.
Yep, that's right.
Kind of funny, but yet I kind of contemplated that as a young man.
6:45. We're getting a lot of tweets. You
getting
can
a
tweet
ton
us
of them
at,
now.
At PrepSpin would be good. Tweet us if you want a question to ask or if you want to shout out to somebody at PrepSpin.
And we still are challenging somebody. We got something from Belfry fans about cherry pie, and this is a hard run off the left side over there.
Yeah, a little jet sweep over there on the side, but I believe there's a flag on the play.
Did we see a flag? We did.
I saw a flag.
Right there at the 45-yard line, right in front of the Hoptown bench.
Chocolate dip crawfish.
Did somebody send that in?
Chocolate dip crawfish.
Did somebody really send that in?
Belfry. What we're doing is we like tailgating,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of the standard stuff, the standard chili and chicken wings,
we
asked to tweet us the best tailgate dessert you can come up with, and the only one we've had one cherry pie, which is my favorite.
That was from
and
Belfry.
Then chocolate dip crawfish.
I have never had that.
Crawdads, we used to call them.
Thank you, but I've never had either of those.
When you say a defensive player is crawdad, you know what that means?
No, sir.
It means he's going backwards.
Okay. Here's a pass out in the flat, complete to number 5, Camden Williams. He has received both touchdown passes from the quarterback, Clay Gaines.
Clay Gaines doing a really nice job of finding these receivers, finding the receiver and getting the ball to them. Again, a nice job by the offensive line up there. We'll throw some numbers at you, Darren. If we can.
Okay.
59's doing a good job.
Carlos Roman's
doing a good job. 71.
That is Andrew Helton.
74.
I don't have him down here, Coach.
58.
58? I got 58. Hold on a minute. Let me find him. Nope, don't have him either.
59, excuse me.
No, 59, I do have him. That's Carlos Roman.
And 62.
Run up the middle, short gain, Nick Langseth.
Nice job by the offensive lineman.
The only one I don't have is 58, I think is what you said, right, Coach?
78, you got that?
Carol Brown from Cincinnati. The Queen City. Got to get up early tomorrow to watch some football if you want to catch an NFL version. The Bengals over in London this weekend.
Right. Try to catch a little bit of that before
an 8:30 United States Eastern Time kickoff.
Oh, good tackle.
Really good tackle. And that is, I believe, number 12, Sherrard on the carry, Kaya Sherrard.
22, yeah.
We had a tackle by number 12, Quay Coleman for Hoptown. And we've had a few good athletes out of Hopkinsville. Can you name a pretty good two-sport athlete out of Hoptown? Out of Hoptown High School. I'll give you a hint. He played football at the University of Kentucky. I know Hoptown fans know this. I might give them a minute to tweet that out. I didn't say the best athlete, but one of the best athletes at Hoptown to play. When I say his name, Coach Meehan will probably go, "That's right."
It's funny. I absolutely have trouble remembering those guys because there have been so many of them.
Well, over, 29 years of coaching, you've seen a lot of kids.
I have.
William, we get any tweets on that question I just asked? Who is one of the most famous two-sport athletes to come out of Hopkinsville?
William Long, Hopkinsville.
No, sir. He may be.
Sarah wants to shout out.
Oh, well, shout out to William Long. Okay.
Sarah says hello to William Long.
Being number 50. That's our man, y'all.
Number 50. Okay, that is William Long, right in the center of that defensive front for the Hoptown Tigers.
Big man.
They throw the screen out here, and a nice move
Tackle.
and a high tackle, shoulder high, and a sure tackle by Brown to knock down Camden Williams. Boy, Williams is elusive.
He is. There's a lot of good sportsmanship out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're seeing things that really make me happy watching the game where the opposing players help the player up.
Good physical play, but then after the play, reaching down and helping up the opposing player.
How big's this down?
Huge. 4th and goal from the Hoptown 4 for TK Stone and the lead with 4:43 to play before halftime. They give it off to number 21. That's Cameron McNeil, and Hoptown stands tall. Stop him at the 3. It'll be first down, Hopkinsville going the other direction.
Number 19 from Hoptown made the stop.
Okay, my peeps down in Hoptown letting me down here. One of the most famous alums out of Hopkinsville to be a two-sport star for the Tigers down there.
Zonte Brown made that tackle for Hopkins.
There have been a few, I will tell you that, but this one I'm thinking played football at the University of Kentucky.
What era?
The late Rich Brooks era. Late in Rich Brooks' tenure at UK. He was for Guy Morris, I should say. Nice hard run by Brown out over. That's not Brown. I apologize. That is Austin, the quarterback. No, Keenan Burton was out of DuPont Manual, out of Louisville. Good guess, though, William. But he played football in UK under Rich Brooks. I'll give a couple of more minutes on this one. 4:24 and the clock rolling here in the second quarter. And a good one, 12-12. Hopkinsville and TK Stone tied.
TK Stone in a 4-3 look. Looks like the man on the receivers on the outside. Let's see here. Let's make sure they are.
And a free safety in the middle of the field.
No, they're zone.
Austin throws complete to Rushing out to the 40-yard line. Boy, these two quarterbacks, Austin for Hopkinsville and Games for TK Stone, sitting in the pocket and delivering strikes.
Nice job. Good footwork, and they're not afraid of the rush.
Yep.
Standing in there strong and tall and throwing good passes.
And no pun intended with the World Series going on right now either.
No.
With the strikes. They are throwing in places that a lot of quarterbacks at this level would be very uncomfortable at throwing them. Austin on the zone read, left side, had a helmet put on the football, and it goes flying out of bounds to preserve possession for the Tigers. On the hit was Cameron McNeil, number 21.
Cameron McNeil put his helmet right on the football like you're supposed to. The only problem was he was close to the sideline and the ball went out of bounds.
Yeah. William just guessed Curtis Pulley. He was a good a three-sport star at Hoptown. Our Toos Pinner. The Toos is loose. Our Toos was a outstanding running back at the Hoptown and then for the University of Kentucky. Not a lot of people know he wrestled for the Tigers of Hoptown as well.
No, didn't know that.
That's where he got that unbelievable balance that he had. They give it off to Brown out of the pistol formation. Just a straight dive to the running back. He'll get about 5, maybe 6.
Good job, number 71 on the tackle, just bringing him down there before he got
71
bruised.
is Andrew Helton for the Panthers of TK Stone.
And again, we thank the fans for bringing it.
Oh, boy, they were scrambling around here on the near side with the Panthers for us and feverishly.
Girls basketball player ever to come out of TK Stone.
That's a good one. William likes when he can stump me occasionally. He's come up with some good ones too, Coach, believe it or not, that stump me. Austin looking deep. We're going to have offensive pass interference, I believe, coming up on number 21, Jesse, for Hoptown.
Could have gone either way. I think
Yeah.
a little trip going on, a little footwork. We'll see.
I think they're going to get the Hoptown wide out.
Yeah, I believe so.
Because he took both hands, just shoved the DB off. And
boy, he threw that ball a mile, didn't he?
Then Austin with a nice looking throw. In coverage for the Panthers was Alondre Murphy, number 11. And he really impeded the progress of Jesse, but had done it in a way where he was actually looking back for the football too, and Jesse just put a hand in the back and got rid of him, and pass was overthrown. It was, I don't think, going to be caught by Jesse, but he would have liked the opportunity to have brought it in.
Took away the opportunity
Yep.
for the catch.
He'll move it back to the 41 of the Tigers. They need to get
action again.
Yep, to the 39 of TK Stone. Here comes Austin in trouble and dropped. A blitz, and actually this is the lineman, Helton, who came on a slant.
Good
and
play
made the
by
tackle.
Mr. Helton. Excellent job of getting through there and making a sure tackle.
You know, we got some of these big kids on the defensive line and the offensive line throughout the day. They have size, and usually when they're this young, they don't have the foot speed to go along with some maybe the size that will come later as they get older and mature. But Helton had some great closing speed there.
Good quickness, good closing speed. Make the tackle. And, you know, you're forcing a football team to go for these third and longs, and that makes a huge difference now.
Now this
We're
is
talking third and downtown, baby.
I was going to say third and half the football field almost for the Tigers of Hopkinsville. Austin dropping back, rolling right, in trouble again. He gets out of trouble. In pursuit is number 21, McNeil. Austin somehow got away. I don't know how he did. They were trying to sling him down, and now the Panthers surround him and drop him for a loss back at the 28.
Yeah, he would be better off going out of bounds there and saving himself a little bit. Coming back all the way like this is not pretty.
Timeout for the Panthers on the field to stop the clock, and at 1 minute, 44 seconds to play in the first half. The Panthers will get the ball back in a tie ball game, 12-12 between TK Stone and Hoptown on the PrepSpin Sports Network.
Right.
Welcome back, and the same young lady who gave a shout out to, who was it, William Long, right? That's who it was she was looking for. She's actually also giving a shout out to a Christian County where Hoptown's located legend, Jerry Reese.
Played nose guard on their high school team. Woo! It was tough.
Elaine Peterson from Hoptown came up with the guess of R2 Spinner. We're going to give him credit. I gave William credit. And
Greatest basketball player, girl-wise, ever come out of TK Stone. Miss Kentucky basketball,
Aaron Bowling at E-Town just a year ago. Signed with Notre Dame. Another one of those Kentucky girls gets away from the University of Kentucky and Louisville.
Right.
This one punted almost straight up in the air. It'll hit at the Hoptown 35 and die somewhere at the 42-yard line. Touche. I just basically heard that over the sound of the crowd here. Williams' call. And it doesn't hurt that Notre Dame has a pretty good program, too, on the women's side.
Very good program.
maybe my
Between those three, I'm heading to Notre Dame too.
maybe my favorite first name. I think it's a nickname for the head coach, Muffet McGraw.
Yes, I remember that.
Feisty's not the word for that lady on the sidelines for the Fighting Irish.
And my favorite beautiful musical name in Notre Dame, Elena Deladonna.
Oh yeah. Well, didn't she play at Delaware? Didn't she?
No, I don't think so.
The Fighting Blue Hands.
Way better than Pinner.
In football? Ooh. I don't know. Mr. Pulley did not sign an NFL contract like R2 Spinner did. Just saying. True, but Pinner was a state champion wrestler too. So we'll agree to disagree. A nice catch, and guess, is that number 85 for TK Stone or 35? Can you make that catch that number, or 25? We don't have either number. We don't have 35. We don't have 85.
Yeah, that was a really nice throw and catch. The defender out there was complaining that he was interfered with, but I tell you what, the throw was just perfect.
I didn't hear the name. Did you catch the number at all?
Yeah, here, I got you.
Okay. See if you got the number there for us,
I'm pretty
William.
sure it was 86, but.
Well, we don't have him on the roster. I wish we had.
Yeah, 86.
86. So we don't have his name on this roster, written by Coach Brown's wife, and the two-point conversion, no good. So with 1:04 to play before the halftime break, it's TK Stone on top of Hopkinsville, 18-12. Back with more of the Kentucky Middle School Football Association state playoffs on PrepSpin.
White, Greer, and Maggard, where a beautiful smile is just the beginning.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Kick off after the touchdown pass from Clay Games to Jacquees Franklin. A brilliant catch by Franklin. The two-point conversion no good. It's 18-12 in favor of the Panthers. The ball goes out of bounds at the 34. They'll move it up to the 35, Coach, and that'll be where Hopkinsville sets up shop. Trailing by 6 with 1:08 to play, and I believe their full complement of timeouts left.
Full complement of timeouts, 102 actually in the game.
102, okay.
But I'm going to tell you something right now. Neither of these teams can take for granted the other team because they can score in a heartbeat. Two really, really good football teams.
Mm-hmm. Both with explosive scoring power. They can score from anywhere on the field. And E.J. Austin, the quarterback for the Tigers, reports back to the huddle. He's run the ball about 1,000 miles so far here in tonight's game, besides carrying the football and returning kicks and sprinting back and forth from the sidelines with plays. From the 35, Hoptown, 1st and 10. Austin looks out to the right, almost picked off and caught by Rushing. And he'll get a first down out past the 35. And didn't see the TK Stone defender. I think that was McNeil that flashed in front of him and was about a half step away from picking that one for a pick six.
Let me tell you something right now. That could have easily been a touchdown going the other direction.
Actually, that was, I believe, Camden Williams. They give it off to Brown, looking for the right side. He breaks a tackle inside the 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. He'll go in. Touchdown, Hoptown.
Wow.
We're tied up again at 18.
Well, I tell you what, that was 2 plays right at number 28. Number 28 was the one who tried to get the interception and couldn't get it. And then he just missed a tackle on the outside there.
Now that's Cam Sherrard over there, the left cornerback for the Panthers.
Got to make that tackle,
Yep,
Cam.
he did what he needed to do because he's undersized, trying to take on Zontae Brown for Hoptown.
Just get down and tackle those legs.
He went low, but he didn't wrap up the legs. He just went shoulder into the legs, and runners with really good balance, Coach, are going to break through that tackle 99.9% of the time. Pistol formation, Brown on the back of it. Fullback to the left, or to the right of the quarterback. They give it to Brown. He walks in for the 2-point conversion, and Hoptown takes a 20-18 lead with 37.3 to play in the first half.
That 2-point conversion is going to be big, I think.
I think so. Hoptown becomes the first team in this game to capitalize on the 2-point conversion. And that Belfry crowd, Coach, keeps growing to our left.
Yeah, the whole city's here.
They brought at least half the mountain. The whole town of Belfry's probably here, but they brought half the mountain up there. One thing's for sure, if you bring Belfry to your school, whether it be for middle school or high school, they bring everybody. They love their football.
Pirates, Betty.
Belfry Pirates. We do have some folks are back in Belfry. We have a watch party taking place at one of the local eating establishments there in Belfry. And also there's a watch party taking place in the Belfry Middle School gymnasium.
Peterson said no, he's from E-Town. He's just a big fan of Hopkinsville.
Okay, he's from E-Town. Well, he may have grown up. Did he grow up in Hoptown? We won't, Glenn, doesn't matter. But
no,
anyway, yeah.
Quit defending Hoptown. There's a great town. But
well, they got some great athletes.
I'll put people there that aren't there.
I will say they came out of.
Hoptown's just a terminal, though, man.
Oh, okay. Oh, onside kick. The ball came free, and covering it up will be, I think, number 50. Is that it for Randy Franklin, or 60? Let's see. That's number 60. Dylan Murphy for the Panthers. And
about 35 seconds here.
That's plenty of time to have 2 more touchdowns the way these teams are scoring. Games into the huddle with the play call. He sends his team out, sends a wide out, actually trips here to the near side, the short side, and back to the right or to the left is Camden Williams. They throw underneath. Nice catch by 28, that is Cam Sherrard. He gets down inside Hopkinsville territory at the 46. Give him 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3. They actually mark it 6, so give him 2nd down and 4 for TK Stone. 29.9 seconds to play before halftime. And again, don't blink. The way these two teams are going up and down the field, Coach, we have 2 or 3 more scores.
Right, and you can't make a mistake here if you're TK Stone either.
Games looking to throw. Slant. He has Williams across the middle. Dropped at the 31.
Gaines does a real nice job of throwing the football. He's got good footwork. He cocks that arm and zips that ball in there.
Well, we have seen 2 nice quarterbacks in the last 3 games sitting in the pocket. Games, deep drop this time. Flag flies. Here's a pass complete to Sherrard for no gain, maybe a -1. But we have a flag on the far side, and then I think we have a flag here on the near side as well where the ball was caught. So we may have offsetting penalties. Let's see what we have here.
Yeah, the official's going to discuss this one.
He went to the linesman on one side. Now he comes over to the umpire who threw the other. Let's see what we have.
What was that?
Kenny, I think our folks heard that because I heard it through my headset playing his day. Kenny Bourne over there said, "Quit discussing it. Let's have a decision."
Yeah. Oh.
We have holding against Hoptown. We have illegal motion against TK Stone. It'll offset.
All that discussion for nothing.
For nothing.
Daggone it.
You know,
Timeout, Stone.
Yep, and I told somebody the other night in the game, Coach, when they got all 5 officials together to discuss something, I said they had flags all over the place. Every official on the field threw a flag. And my partner, Matt Calver, was looking at him and said, "What you think you got?" And I said, "I guarantee you we got offsetting personal fouls or unsportsmanlike conduct." And he said, "What makes you think that?" I said, "I guarantee you the 4 guys in the black hats, they're divided 2 and 2, and the white hat, he won't make a decision on it. Guess what?
Yeah.
Offsetting."
Yeah, that's right.
And they both were personal foul penalties.
Referee walks in there and says, "What do you have, guys?" And they argue. He says, "I got this." Offsetting penalty.
Yeah, I'll correct this real quick.
Over.
And
I'll tell you another quick story about going down to Leslie County. When I was at Dunbar, we took a team down to Leslie County, and they were killing us with penalties. They were calling penalty after penalty against us. Long about the middle of the third quarter, right on the sideline near us, one of their players blocked one of our players in the back. Referee throws the flag. I said, "Here it comes again against us." And referee said, "I've got a block in the back against Leslie County." And the Leslie County player jumped up and said, "Uncle Roy, I didn't do it."
Hey, you go down there, you never know.
I said, "We're in trouble.
You never know.
We're in trouble right now."
15 and a half seconds to play before halftime. Down the middle of the field, Sherrard wide open, almost drops it. He has a first down, looking for room to run. He has a first down at the 12-yard line. 7.2, the clock will stop. And TK Stone hurries to the football, and they got set. Boy, Games did a nice job of getting his team set. He's going to clock it. I would say he's probably going to clock it. They're waiting on the box to get set, and he's just kind of wandering on down there, and they are going to clock it. 5.5 seconds to play, so maybe two plays.
Maybe 2, but probably 1 the way they do things here. So
20-18 Hoptown.
Wouldn't it be awesome for that? If you get a score like this on this last play or so in the half, well, you talk about momentum going into halftime.
Man!
Now, who's going to receive in the second half?
I believe TK Stone won the toss and deferred. I believe.
Well, if that's the case, then they're really going to get some momentum.
That seemed to be a while back, though. I can't remember exactly. Games back to throw, across the middle, caught, touchdown, TK Stone. Sherrard, I think it was.
Yeah, Sherrard, they're having a lot of trouble covering him. Number 1 for the Hoptown was assigned to that man, I believe. He made some contact, but he just couldn't stay with him. So
now I'm trying to figure out which one it is. It was Kia Sherrard, 21, or Cam Sherrard. Or excuse me, 22 Kia Sherrard or 28 Cam Sherrard. I don't know. Can you pick out the number there? 28 Cam Sherrard.
28, yes. Going for 2.
24-20.
Trips on
this could be a big one. He put it a touchdown down, and it's knocked down. Nice play by Zonte Brown, the middle linebacker.
Zonte read that from the beginning. He said, no, you're not going to get that again.
24-20 with 1.6 seconds to play. Now, don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back after a quick timeout message on PrepSpin. Back to R.L. Grider Stadium on the campus of Bryan Station High School in Lexington. Darren Douglas along with the coach Mike Meehan. William Warfield, the king of stream, in control of things, producing and directing. And Joe Allen up on top giving you all the sights and sounds on top of the press box here at Grider Stadium. Entertaining first half. This one gets off a Hoptown player, and the first half ends on that. But a very entertaining first half. 44 points scored between the two teams. I got a feeling, Coach, this one's going to go a little higher than that, don't you?
And I think it'll go down to the wire. These teams are extremely well matched.
Well matched and very high octane offenses on both. TK Stone's Panthers lead the Hoptown Tigers 24-20 at halftime. We'll give you a little break, and we'll be back and talk some numbers later in the halftime on PrepSpin.com.
SRPRORTS. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com, locally owned and operated since 1972.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
I'm not happy with my teeth. They're not straight enough.
Let me fix them for you.
No. You are not White, Greer, and Maggard.
I'm sort of like White, Greer, and Maggard. I'm local, love smiles, love to fix things.
No.
Sorta you isn't you. White, Greer, and Maggard, where a beautiful smile is just the beginning.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall on Facebook and Twitter, locally owned and operated since 1972.
Got you. We're back live at Bryan Station's Grider Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky. We have a slugfest going on right now here. 24-20. TK Stone out of Elizabethtown on top of the Hopkinsville Tigers after 16 minutes of action, and it's been a ping pong match, Coach.
It has, and we had an unusual occurrence. Somebody made a 2-point conversion, and that makes a difference in these games, I'm going to tell you.
But both teams equally matched. They both have
very
equal talent levels, and they both have big play capability. We have seen that in the first half.
Both have good quarterbacks and good coaching staff.
If you're out there watching from either one of these schools or a school that has played before and not able to make it here to Lexington, here's a ball on the ground, and the up man gets slung down. That is Zachary Klockow on the reception of the kick on the squib, number 52 for TK Stone. Did a good job of holding on to the football, too. I didn't see who made the tackle for Hoptown, though.
Usually those 50 numbers, they're linemen, and they don't have the best hands, but Zachary had great hands on that one.
The offensive line coach in his second year over at Georgetown, Matt Bird, a championship wrestler out of Woodford County, said, I play line for a reason. I have no hands.
That's right. And a lot of defensive backs are the same way.
Correct.
Another flag on the play.
Another flag, going to be probably illegal shift or illegal procedure against the Panthers of TK Stone. It came, well, actually it was thrown by the umpire, I believe. Holding.
Call is holding, yes.
Came from the White Hat, so he saw something behind the play. It'll back up the Panthers 10 yards, and we'll do first down again.
A lot of holding penalties in these games. I realize that being young, you haven't quite developed the use of the hands the way you should.
Correct.
But it does slow the game down, and a lot of teams back up more than they go forward because of these penalties.
Trip receivers to the near side, one back to the far side. Throw is low and trying to hit Camden Williams on that shallow crossing route, and it was too low for Williams to come up with. Top of the second inning, game 4 of the World Series in Chicago, 1-1, Indians and Cubs. The Indians up 2-1. And I'm sure everybody that's a friend of William Warfield on Twitter and Facebook knows that our boss over here is a dyed-in-the-wool Cubs fan. Okay, my friend. Okay, well, hey, you're the one that calls me and asks me to do these things, so technically you're my boss. So, pass high for Williams. Again, they went a little deeper crossing route this time to number 5 and
like
too tall.
I like the term partner.
Partner?
Yeah. We're partners
we can do that too.
In this crime and this business here. This tremendous thing that you've established.
Boy, Coach, we were looking at halftime at this Belfry crowd to our left. It just keeps growing and growing. They keep coming in by the carload.
That'll be a big game. Pretty good support here for the TK Stone group, too.
Really nice crew. About what, an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes down the Bluegrass Parkway from here. They give it off to Williams on the end around. Nice cut to get inside a block. And they bring up 4th down and about 13, maybe 14 for the Panthers.
Will Long on the tackle. Nice job by Will Long to bring him down after a short gain considering 4th and, 15?
About 13, 14, something like that. And they're going to punt it away.
That's always an exciting thing.
Are the Panthers.
These punts.
Really going to be exciting because the punter for TK Stone is the quarterback, Clay Games. And we have a whistle.
I would call that illegal substitution because there was a player on the Hopkinsville team that didn't get off the field. He tried to, but didn't get off the field.
He was sprinting. Illegal participation against the Panthers of Hoptown. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Our friend Kenny Bourne's excited next door.
He is. I think the funniest thing I ever heard Kenny do, though, we were at the state baseball tournament in 2012, and the crowd was kind of dead, and they were playing Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and they were kind of singing, but they weren't really getting into it like baseball crowds usually do. And Kenny leans out the press box window and says, "Come on, people, show some life." And everybody in the crowd turns around and then kind of sings it.
Yeah, he's excited.
Oh, he's an excitable person. And I tell you what, though, you won't find two better people to head up a business in WL Stats than Leanne Barnes and Kenny Bourne. And they do a lot of things, not only with middle school football and high school football here in the area in Central Kentucky, but they also do the University of Kentucky. You may see them on press row across the way during men's and women's basketball games. They do the UK football game up in the press box.
You see Leanne all the time.
You do.
High school games especially.
You do. Leanne was a basketball player at Anderson County. Now they're going to throw it deep. They're looking for the receiver. Caught on the near sideline. He kept the foot in at the 31 of Hoptown.
Little fake punt action. Pass down the sideline. Really nice throw. Again, in high school football, you only have to have 1 foot in bounds.
Jaquez Franklin on the reception from Clay Gaines. And guess what, folks? That is a highlight.
That was a nice catch.
A nice catch, and Gaines put it the only place his man could catch it.
Gaines. Yeah, Gaines has a really nice release of the football and super job there.
1st and 10 from the 31. They give it off to Franklin on the end around. He squirts through a little hole. Now darts off to the left side. Looking for space. He's going to get down to about the 21-yard line of Hopkinsville. Close to a first down. A big play on the reception by Franklin. And then they gave it to him back right on the wing back reverse.
Getting up a little slow. He was slung down pretty hard, but probably he's just a little tired after the last 2 plays.
Yeah, about a 25, 30-yard sprint down the sidelines.
That's going to be first down on approximately the 21-yard line.
Yep, just inside the 21. Panthers looking to add to a 24-20 lead with 6:15 to play in the third. Give straight ahead to Sherrard, the fullback.
Nice job of running the football, dragging somebody with him. Getting that first down.
It looks like he got maybe 9.5. It'll be second down and short for the Panthers.
How important is this for them to keep, pounding back and forth to this score?
Keep the pressure on Hopkinsville to answer their score. It'll be second down and 1 after a gain of 9 for Sherrard. They give it off to Sherrard. Actually, this McNeil, and he nowhere to go, and he gives ground and loses a couple.
Really good job out there by 56, and especially 25 coming across to make the tackle.
Well, no 56 on the Hoptown roster that I can see, Coach. Could be 55.
I'll tell you in a second, but definitely 25.
Okay, 25 is C.J. Walton. Excuse me. They send 2 receivers, 1 to the short side, the left side, 2 to the right, the wide side. Screen to Williams, looking for a block, cuts it back, smelling the end zone. Touchdown, TK Stone.
Nice job, wasn't it? Really good play, a screen play. Made the correct cut. Accelerated to the goal line. Nice job.
Kia Sherrard, number 22 for TK Stone. Nice job of blocking for his wideout on that side. A nice stock block. He let the cornerback choose which side he went. Took him that way, and then Williams off that block, cut it up, split a couple of defenders, and walked into the end zone.
Williams is a very skilled runner also.
Especially after in space. Big time. 30-20.
This is an important 2-point conversion here too. Put you up 12. That's 2 touchdowns. The way they're having bad luck on 2-point conversions.
Gaines rolls right, throws, 2-point conversion complete. Guess who? Camden Williams. We'll keep it right here. Have a whole bunch of tweets coming in right now on @PrepSpin.
Camden Williams did a super job of catching that football and keeping those feet in bounds again. A little mismatch on the coverage out there. I think he had some size on the defensive back.
And ran a nice route, which in the scheme of things I had in the offense I coached was called a zip route. which he kind of runs a little in and then right back out.
And that was a levels route again. You have one receiver, an inside receiver, outside receiver. Inside receiver kind of went to the backside pylon, and Williams went to the front side pylon across the goal line.
Which they call a corner route, or back in the old days when those markers at the back line and the goal line in the end zone actually literally used to be flags stuck in the ground, so they called it a flag route.
Right, exactly.
Am I showing my age, Coach? I know that.
No, and hey, I tell you, you're talking about some modern technology. If you watch these pro games where they have the pylon camera.
The pylon cam, yeah.
Pylon cam, the camera is located in the pylon.
Oh,
just
a great view.
So much fun to see that.
Wonder how much damage, even though they got styrofoam around them and that plastic or that soft plastic covering. Here's a kick into no man's land, and it takes the right turn out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
This is really hurting these teams, kicking them out of bounds like that. You're giving a good offensive team good field position. Let's, again, if you want to tweet us, you can tweet us with questions, comments, shout-outs at PrepSpin, PrepSpin.
And I really thought, Coach, we would get more responses to your question wanting to know your best tailgate dessert. We've had two. They both come from the Belfry contingent, who's not even playing yet. They may not know. You're correct. But I've also tried to make it as easy as possible. If you go to a high school game in your local area, if you tailgate, or even go to a college game someplace. We have so many good NAIA college teams. We have two pretty good Division I teams right now as well. What do you eat, dessert-wise, at your tailgate?
Nothing much on there. Yep. Hand off to the big running back.
Zante Brown.
Nothing.
Met by number 59. That is Carlos Roman.
Yeah, we had cherry pie and we had chocolate-covered crawdads or crawfish.
That is
crayfish,
both, like I said, both from the Belfry contingent. They're here in person. We have a whole bunch back in the mountains watching online right now. Their team's not even playing. Two receivers to either side. The big play man for Hoptown rushing out here in the wide side. They have a man out in the flat, breaks a tackle in space. He'll get the first down up over the 45 for Hoptown. That's number 81, Arthur McKnight. Not the biggest receiver out there. Pretty solid hands. The throw was a little high. Went up and got it with both hands.
That was an important first down also.
And then what I liked about him too, Coach, was he turned to the boundary side or the out-of-bounds line and caught it upfield right now.
Sure did.
Same formation. Brown to the right of the quarterback. Austin, he's hitting the backfield, breaks the tackle, but dropped for a yard loss.
Yeah, they're trying to – a couple people that first get to him are trying to grab him around the shoulder pads to tackle him, and he's too squirmy to do that.
Well, we've seen too many tackles broken by both teams in this game so far, especially when you go high.
Yeah, you got to lock up and grab a hold and or get those legs, those knees, and bring him down.
It'll be a loss of 2, actually. Second down and 12, and I believe our boy Carlos Roman in on that stop for TK Stone. Austin waits on the slant pass to rushing. It short-hopped him. Incomplete. 3rd and 12.
Yeah, that was a little short pass. Again, it's not a bad idea to throw it knee high to make that tackle and keep your receiver from getting freight tracked by the safety coming up.
Of course, rushing has a pretty good height advantage over a couple of both cornerbacks, the Sherrard brothers, I would assume. Cam and Kai. Kai, I should say. Kaya, I should say. K-H-I-A, Kaya. They're looking down for number 31. Nice catch, and that was Cam Sherrard who tried to undercut the route, and it just eluded his outstretched fingertips.
That's happened a couple times in this football game. You try to get the interception, and you don't lock up the receiver, and bam, there you go.
Went to Reese Jesse for the catch, number 21. 1st and 10 at the 29 of the Panthers. Tigers on the move.
Boy, they're spreading the field. They're running 2 or 3 different formations, and they're getting receivers open.
Pistol formation. Brown dotting the I behind the quarterback, Austin. Austin darts in outside of Brown. Follows now the big man. Somebody lost a shoe. They blew a wheel out there.
Yeah, they did. Ran right out of their shoe.
It might be Austin, the quarterback.
Not much gain on that one, though. Again, his tailback was out, running back was out there blocking, but he kind of froze, and the runner had to go around him.
Yeah, it looked like McNeil, the outside linebacker over there for the Panthers, darted in behind Brown to stop Austin for no gain. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Austin back to throw, looks across the middle, caught by Rushing inside the 15. He's dropped after a gain of 16 down to the 14-yard line.
You know, number 86 had that covered really well. He reached in front to try to tip the ball, but again, the catch was made.
Good throw by Austin.
Yeah,
that was
really
Jaquez Franklin on the coverage for the Panthers.
Yep.
Can't play it any better than he did, other than maybe come up with the interception or the pass breakup.
Amazing, yeah.
And we got people in the stands down below us watching the game here. Austin pulls it down, comes out to the left, has space, gives a juke move, then splits 2 defenders, gets inside the 10, down to the 6-yard line. He's going to be a yard short of the first down.
I tell you what, he could have broken that all the way, if not for a saving tackle there.
Was that McNeil again?
I believe it was
21?
21, no.
Or maybe
71,
Sherrard. 71.
Yes,
That's Helton.
That's Helton.
Defensive tackle coming back down the field to make a play.
I really do like these helmets, Darren.
Boy,
I really do.
Don't you? They added something to it with that little blue part down on the ear flap up back to the back of the bottom part of the crown of the back of the helmet. Same formation they've been in the entire drive for Hoptown. Austin looking for a receiver. Has somebody open in the back of the end zone. Doesn't see him. He'll get the first down and scampering just inside the pylon. Touchdown, Hopkinsville.
Had a valiant effort out there to try to make the tackle. Just couldn't quite get there in time. Just couldn't quite get there.
Well, he had somebody in the back of the end zone. I think that was Jesse running the back end of the end zone. Actually, it was number 12, Quay Coleman. But Austin didn't see a window to get it in there, took it, and was able to turn the corner and sneak just inside the far pylon at the goal line.
Yeah, well, one of the defensive players, Austin Woosley, was trying to make the tackle and just couldn't quite get there to make it. Nice effort, though.
33.1 to play, 32-26 in favor of TK Stone. Brown on the 2-point conversion gets in and makes the score now. TK Stone 32, Hoptown 28. Back with the final 33 seconds of the third and the entire fourth quarter to go here on the PrepSpin Sports Network.
White, Greer, and Maggard, where a beautiful smile is just the beginning.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Kick coming down the middle of the field. This is Jaquez Franklin for TK Stone. Has an alley, gets up over the 40 to the 45, slung down at the 46, and E.J. Austin, who made the tackle, helps Franklin up, pats him on the helmet. And the two combatants will meet again, I'm sure, as this game goes forward. 22.3 seconds to play in the third quarter. We've got a good one, 32-28 in favor of the white-clad Panthers of TK Stone out of Elizabethtown.
Trading punches back and forth. Who blinks first? That's going to be the question.
Well, my good buddy Dan Manley over Mount Sterling on their radio station says they're playing chicken. Which one blinks first?
Right.
They give it off to Cam Williams. Nice move to get away from a tackler in the backfield. Keeps his legs moving, battles inside Hopkinsville territory. They're actually going to mark him dead on the midfield stripe. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. That's the last play of the third quarter as TK Stone will take that 4-point lead to the final quarter of regulation. I say regulation because who knows, Coach, the way this is going, we could have extra football in our pockets here. End of 3 quarters. It's 32 for TK Stone, 28 for Hoptown. Back with the final 8 minutes of exciting regulation time on PrepSpin.com.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com, locally owned and operated since 1972.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
I'm not happy with my teeth. They're not straight enough.
Let me fix them for you.
No. You are not White, Greer, and Maggard.
I'm sort of like White, Greer, and Maggard. I'm local, love smiles, love to fix things.
No.
Sorta you isn't you. White, Greer, and Maggard, where a beautiful smile is just the beginning.
Jacquees Franklin on the carry on the wingback reverse for TK Stone. He gets down to the 45-yard line of Hopkinsville.
Well, here we are in the fourth quarter of this tight game. I'm telling you guys, this could come right down to the wire. Both teams have really powerful offenses capable of, like Darren, like you said, of the big play, and they can spring those at any time.
Quick strike. They can strike from anywhere. Games hits Williams out here in the flat. He has the first down.
Little quick screen to the short side of the field. That's always a good play. Most teams shift toward the wide side of the field on defense. If you're going to run a little quick screen to the backside, it's not going to break for a touchdown. You're too crowded over there, but it's very easy to get it 5 or 6 yards. A good choice of play.
And they're going to give Williams a little breather here, and Jacquees Franklin comes out as well as Sherrard comes in. I tell you what, oh boy, I'm telling you. This has been a fun one, and we expect the nightcap to be just as good. They give it on the double reverse, the Sherrard brothers. There's Cam Sherrard, number 28. He's going to be dropped for a loss of a couple. Trying to get a little fancy there, did the TK Stone coaching staff, and it was a pitch back to the right side wing back.
Yeah, you call double reverses, those kind of plays, when you have a team that is flying to the football with no discipline.
Mm-hmm.
When you're playing against this Hoptown team, they've got the discipline to stay on the line of scrimmage. They're going to let their buddies do the job on this side. They're going to do their job on the backside. And he ran right into the reverse.
Both teams are pretty well disciplined on both sides of the football. Like I said, we talked about the explosives on both sides, but both defenses are making it tough on each offense to really get a running game going consistently. And a timeout for TK Stone could be a critical one, Coach. I think that's timeout number 2 for the Panthers used up here in the second half.
That's not good. You need to save your timeouts in a game like this if you can. I think they were running low on the play clock, and Coach wasn't happy at all with what the formation was out there.
Either that or they didn't have enough men on the field. May have had 10 only on the field as the guys the coach walked out joined him. So they may have only had 10 on the field. Coach.
Well, they're bringing the water boy in to get some water to the players, and he's as big as all the players are.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, that's a good group of looking kids down there. They have a nice sideline too.
They really do.
TK Stone.
Good size. Both teams have actually good size, even on the guys on the sidelines as reserves. Panthers and their offensive coordinator have the play they want. And they'll jog out to the far hash mark across the way. At the 45, it'll be actually at the 44. of Hoptown. It'd be second
Trips into the boundary, Darren.
and 12. Trips to the
boundary.
short
They
side.
like to come back this way.
Williams out here in double coverage. James looks that way. Actually, then goes back to the right.
Yeah, that's not going to go.
Is that a short pass or an incompletion?
Yeah, I don't think he he completed it.
James completed it to
Nothing,
Sherrard, I believe.
Not enough, just a couple yards.
Yep.
When you put trips into the boundary, a good idea. You do that to isolate your backside receiver one-on-one with the corner on this side because the safeties have to shift over to the trip side.
Well, true, but I watched him walk a outside linebacker off to that short side. They rolled another safety over to provide double coverage here on Williams. They've done the same look again. They give it off. This is McNeil through a crease. 20, he has the first down, actually the 30. Inside that to about the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for TK Stone.
It's a good first down here, driving the football. 5 minutes to go, 5 and change in the football game.
You know, we usually see on teams coming through here maybe one, possibly two good running backs. We have seen a load of great running backs at this level in about every game. Had more than two on every team.
Yeah, good combinations, plethora of running backs, but really good quarterbacks too.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the Tigers' 28-yard line. Speed option. Games runs it, keeps it, cuts it up, has the first down inside the Hopkinsville 20 to about the 17-yard line. He wanted to pitch it really bad, but nobody came up and took him, so he said reluctantly, I'll run it.
I've mentioned his name before, but Austin Woosley out here, number 54, one of the blockers that
pulled him.
He pinned that edge player in so they can get outside.
Woosley, I guess, is the right tackle, am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Did a real nice job.
And they actually also pulled, I guess it was the left guard. Got out in front. Same formation. They'll bring it around on the reverse. By Williams, breaks a tackle, looking for help, breaks another tackle, breaks another, inside the 10 to out the 8-yard line.
He just ran through arm tackles, a whole bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
Number 21 finally made the tackle. That's Jesse Reese made the tackle. And, again, boy, I tell you what, when you have a good running back, you can't grab him. You can't arm tackle him.
Williams has done a lot for this Panther ball club, and he's going to come out and get a breather. As he's replaced by Alondre Murphy. Timeout TK Stone. So now.
Yeah, you just got to lock on those legs. You can't arm tackle, you can't grab. You have to chest up on them. That's what they say is chest up. If you reach out with your arms and your chest isn't on that player against these good backs, you're not going to tackle him. You've got to get around him and lock on and chest up on him.
Doesn't surprise me. Cam Williams over here with a leg cramp on the sidelines, getting it worked on right now.
One of the safety things that I've seen some coaches coaching now, especially in high school teams, is what they call rugby tackle. And that's where you get your head across and then pull back, kind of slide behind the person and lock on the legs and bring him down. And
a lot of
there's a
high school out in Colorado, I think, that strictly teaches that to their players. Saw that on one of the sports networks. Can't remember which one.
Yeah, that's fine in the open field, but boy, in those interior line things when they're running those ISOs and powers.
You really think you're trying to concentrate on that? It's tough.
No, it's head on. You've got to make tackles with your shoulder.
2nd down and short for the Panthers. Trying to add to a 4-point lead. They give it to McNeil on that wingback reverse. He just lowers his shoulder and gets the first down at the 5.
Darren Douglas, you like that, don't you?
I love running backs that can finish runs.
Yeah, nice job there, putting his shoulder down and getting the first down. So
Kentucky has a couple up there right now. JoJo Kemp and Allen.
And Snell.
Oh, Snell, that's right.
Woo. It's good to see that. I mean, it's good to see them recruiting some players like that. Now, I noticed one of my favorite teams, Lexington Catholic, I think one of the problems they have is they don't have that fullback that can power in the end zone, the hammer.
Yeah.
But, again, that's just people who are on your team. That's just the way it is.
I actually thought he got the first down to the 5. They marked him back at the 6. And that was an easy first down, good by a yard.
They didn't need to measure that one.
I think that was just to appease maybe the Hoptown sideline because they were waving their arms around there like they didn't like the spot of the football. But it's 1st and goal for TK Stone with 3:38 to play in the ball game. A touchdown will put them up 10 here. Franklin on the wingback reverse cuts it back in, looking for the end zone. Going to be a little shy.
You know, I'm curious. These officials, they stay out wide to try to make these calls.
Mm-hmm.
When that ball goes inside, they should start moving closer to the football to get a better look. The umpire can't make that call. He cannot. He's behind the defense, and he can't see if that ball crosses the line.
Yeah, I've noticed the linesmen and the head linesmen, the two guys on the line of scrimmage, they just kind of got to get a spot and stay put.
Yeah.
2nd and goal from the 1 for the Panthers, looking to increase that 4-point lead to double digits. The quarterback sneak from Games, touchdown.
That's the right thing to do right there. Don't waste a handoff. Don't take a chance on a fumble.
And they went in on pressure, Coach. No signal, just him in the center.
Right, that's a big touchdown right there.
There's no signal calling, no nothing. He just goes up, gives a tap to his center, and the center snaps the football, and he and the quarterback go one-on-one.
We got 2:45 to go in this football game. 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
And it's 30-20. Now, Hoptown's not out of this with their big play capability. Even if the Panthers get this 2-point conversion, it's a 2-touchdown game. They throw across the middle and almost picked off on the 2-point conversion by Will Long. He was standing right in the way of that one.
Well, that's good. You can't return those conversions.
True, but at least it kills it right there. Score now stands 38-28 in favor of the Panthers from TK Stone out of Elizabethtown. Back with the kickoff here in 30 on the PrepSpin Sports Network.
White, Greer, and Maggard, where a beautiful smile is just the beginning.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
As you join us back, that is A.J. Austin taking the ball to the house, but we have a flag back at the 33-yard line. And unfortunately, I believe that's coming back. Probably a block in the back.
Officials are having a discussion here at midfield. They're bringing it back.
The umpire who is back there with the official. Wait a minute. Have you seen that? One hand behind the back. Coach, what's that signal?
Let's see what he calls here.
It came at the 33-yard line, about the area where Austin. No, chop block's the 2 hands below the knees. And Hoptown will back up from the 32 to the 27-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for
what does that say?
The Tigers there. Illegal forward pass.
Yeah, can't be it.
That's it. He gave the one arm behind the back. Let's see if he gives it again here. We'll see what it is from the white hat. Of course not. He won't give the signal again.
Not going to do it again.
I assume it's an illegal forward pass, Coach, is what they're calling.
How can you pass on a
did he lateral it, or he just pick it up and run? I know, but did Austin pick it up and run is the question, or was it lateral to him? Be 1st and 10 nonetheless from the 28-yard line of the Tigers. Austin in trouble, being chased by Helton. Helton puts one hand on him, can't bring him down. Here comes Austin the other direction. Looking, has a man open, caught by number 81, Arthur McKnight. Down the near sideline, 25, 15, 10. Breaks away from that, and inside the 5, it'll be 1st and goal for Hoptown.
Yeah, they were trying to pull the ball out of his hands, and he just kept fighting, man. He just kept fighting.
Not the biggest guy in the world, but man alive. Watch, William, we got that in replay. Let's show our fans at home an unbelievable catch or a run after the catch from Arthur McKnight. I'm going to catch the end of it there as we catch. Here it is from the beginning, Coach. Watch this on replay here. But we're watching it here.
Right.
Austin keeps giving keeps giving ground. Then he gets a block here from one of his linemen to free him up. He finds McKnight here on the near sideline, and then McKnight shows speed. As we get now, this is Austin. Touchdown, Hoptown with 1:48 to go. This one's not over, folks.
Good scramble here to get in the end zone. Really nice job of running the football. Like TK Stone, man, they're shocked right here after that big play.
I am too. That was an unbelievable job of keeping the play alive by Austin.
Yeah, right after a big penalty, too. You know, usually that gets you down, and yet, boy, they just fought right back and had a big play. And with 1 minute and 48 seconds to go in this football game, it is not over.
38-34, a big 2-point conversion coming for Hopkinsville. Actually, this is one of those times you wish you had a kicker. You make it a field goal game. Austin, quarterback draw, looking for the pylon, gets there. 38, TK Stone. 36 for Hoptown. Don't go anywhere, folks. This last minute and 48 is going to be wild.
This is one heck of a football game, both of these teams.
The Panthers lead over the Tigers. We'll be back with the kickoff here on PrepSpin.com.
All S, all P, all O, R, T, S. Pick it up at all sports. Pick it up at all sports.
In Fayette Mall and allsportslex.com, locally owned and operated since 1972.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
Back to Bryan Station High School in Lexington. Darren Douglas and Coach Mike Meehan.
Have a game, Darren.
Oh, boy, do we have a good one. We have a fun one. This is a good ball game. Onside kick takes the big hop. The ball's loose. Did the Panthers come up with it? They do.
Panthers came up with it.
Number 22, Kaya Shepard with the Sherrard, with the cover of the football. And Hoptown had a close encounter of coming up with that football with 1:48 to play.
1:48, and there was 1:48 before the kick, so I guess the touching of the kick, when you fall on it, doesn't take any time off the clock.
So now TK Stone with one agenda, get a first down and make Hoptown use timeouts. Williams, the football came loose and bounced right back up to him.
Clock counting down. 1 minute 37 and counting down. We'll try to keep you with the clock here so you.
And a timeout coming. Is this TK Stone that's going to take it or Hoptown? Timeout, Hopkinsville. We'll keep it right here with 1:34. We got any tweets coming in there, William, on this game? I'm sure we got plenty of comments being made. I want to know if the fans are having as much fun watching this.
Just watching tonight.
Okay.
Waiting on the Belfry
the game of the evening.
Very exciting football game. We mentioned it early, just when we first started watching it, like in the first quarter, that how well balanced these teams are and how well they match up against each other.
You know, and the winner of this one, whoever comes out on top in this heavyweight title slugfest, you can compare this to Ali and Frazier.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they both have thrown some haymakers at each other, and both have been staggered, but they come back fighting. Second down and 7. They give it off to the fullback Sherrard, and he gets drilled. That's McNeil, actually. And on the tackle was number 50 for Hopkinsville. That is that Will Long? Sure enough.
Will Long came in there. Boy, I tell you what, that was a collision.
That was a picture-perfect tackle, too, by Long.
We have timeout here. It's 1:29 to go in this football game. 1 minute, 29 seconds.
And timeout Hoptown, too, by the way, Coach.
Right, timeout Hoptown. Third and about 7, maybe?
He got a yard, maybe 2. They're going to give it maybe a long 6, Coach.
Right, long 6.
And Hoptown down to 1 timeout.
Right, but a big stop here would make a difference.
And a critical 3rd down for the defensive front for Hoptown.
Absolutely. Force the 4th down. You've got to force the 4th down.
38, TK Stone. 36, Hopkinsville. Everybody, including the Belfry people, making noise here in this one. This has been entertaining for even the Belfry fans that are here. 1:29. Shotgun formation for TK Stone. They're going to bring the jet sweep for Franklin. Nada. Hoptown with a huge defensive stand, and they may spend their final timeout.
Awesome. Really a good.
Clock is running. They're going to hold on to it. 1:18 now, Coach. And it's 4th and 11 for TK Stone. If I'm the Panthers, I run this down and maybe burn a timeout.
Absolutely.
At
Let
the last
go all the way down
possible play
second.
second. Yes, sir.
It's down to 1:03, 1:02, 1:01. 1 minute to go in this football game.
And the clock is running.
Clock is running.
Hoptown may be out of timeouts. That may be why they're not calling that timeout. They may already be out of them. We may have missed a timeout. And now timeout for the Panthers.
Right. Good job of running the clock down.
46.1. I think they may put a couple of seconds back on the clock. It kept running as the official was waving it off. Timeout, TK Stone. They've lined up in punt formation. This has been an adventure all day for everybody.
It is. And, honestly, why try to punt? With 46 seconds, you're worried about your punt team, worried about getting something blocked or a return. Just let the quarterback take the ball from shotgun and run around the edge, run a corner.
Safe call.
Yeah, and run like 8-10 seconds off and then play good defense.
If they were closer to the end zone, say it was a 4-point lead, you'd run around for a while and take a safety.
Take a safety, but that'd be impossible from here.
Not unless he's running like he's gotten caught with his hands in the cookie jar before dinner by his mother, who's told him to stay out of the cookies.
Right. Now they're trying to put more time on the clock. I noticed the referee coming over talking to the press box.
Yeah, looks like they're going to put time back on the clock. And he's trying to holler over a crowd noise and the public address system here. Don't think anybody can hear him. Looks like they're asking for 54 seconds, I think. Nope. He asked him to turn the music off.
56 seconds, I think he said.
48 seconds is what they're asking for. 48 seconds. I think the white hat was getting a little perturbed just by his body language with the sound guy over here to our right.
So now there's 48 seconds on the clock.
48 exactly. And in not punt formation, they're going to go from under center. Games under center, and they get a guy to jump off sides, Jesse, for Hoptown. The good news is it doesn't give the Panthers a first down.
No.
But it makes it 4th and 6.
Yeah, 4th and 6.
And this is a little more manageable for the Panthers.
Right, but they're still going to have to do something. They have to try to run the football here. You can't take a chance on a punt. If you were sure of your punt team and center snap and all that, that'd be good.
But you do have an dangerous Austin deep in
Well, you don't punt it down the middle, though,
reception there.
Darren. You
True.
don't
You
punt it down the middle. You punt it away from him toward the sideline. Let the ball roll out of
Now,
bounds.
Coach, how many times as a head coach you tried a directional punt with your punter and you punted right in the middle of the field?
I've had good punters, so I have trouble with kickers sometimes, but punters are usually okay.
Aren't they one and the same at times, though? Sometimes, correct?
No, not often.
You have the one man in the back, and now Games is going back into the shotgun formation, and now TK Stone going to call. Nope, they're going to be called for delay of game. Clock wasn't running, other than the play clock.
That was a mistake there for sure.
Yeah. Games was looking over at the coach, saying, "Coach, the game clock's not running. But now they get the 5 yards back because Hoptown defensively that they gave up on the offsides a moment ago. So now it's 4th and 11.
Still 48 seconds to go.
Games is going to punt deep to Austin. High snap, he comes down with it, and he hits a high kick. It's going to drop at the 21, almost, a 31, almost hit a Hoptown Tiger in the head, and then down by Jacquez Franklin right there at the 31 of Hopkinsville.
39 seconds to go in this football game, and it is not over yet.
Nope. Watch number 11 in orange. He's been the guy who has carried the load for Hoptown, the quarterback here in the second half for the Tigers, Coach. He's been elusive. He's been tough to bring down. E.J. Austin, and then you have, of course, rushing. You have a rushing.
Throw a Hell Gary.
Yeah, Hell Gary. We're talking about our good friend Gary Ballhoff. Gary's home watching all the action tonight from his plush estate here in Lexington. I'll probably get a message later for that, won't I? Shotgun formation, 5 wide, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. They go deep, looking for rushing. Intercepted, but we have a flag. Headed the other way is number 11 for TK Stone. That's Alondre Murphy, but I think it's coming back. We may have defensive pass interference against the Panthers.
Yeah, 27.6 seconds to go.
We have 2 flags.
2 flags on the play. Way too many penalties in this football game. These two teams are so good. There's no reason for this many penalties.
They were looking for rushing, who I thought they might go to on a fly pattern or go route.
Interference on defense.
And it's pass interference on TK Stone. It's not a spot foul. It's from the line of scrimmage. So it's a 15-yard penalty, but Hoptown has it at their own 46, trailing 38-36 with 27.6 seconds to play. 5 wide, 3 to the near side, the short side, 2 to the wide side. Austin steps up, lets it fly. He's looking deep for his man, just out of his reach at the 10.
Wow, I tell you what a throw. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 yards.
In the air and right on the money. He led his guy out there where he could have run under it. It just was out of his reach, though.
Darren, we have 20 seconds left in this football game, and that was a first down, so it is second down now?
Yep, 2nd and 10.
Time is an enemy, but, boy, you got to cover. You see TK Stone has dropped back a safety about 25, 30 yards deep.
In the middle of now, he's coming up a little bit, and it's Cam Williams, the guy who's had a bunch of big plays on the offensive side of the ball for the Panthers. Austin drops deep, in trouble. Rush gets to him and drops him. Jacquez Franklin with maybe the biggest play of the night for TK Stone defensively.
You got players jogging back instead of sprinting back.
Going to have to hurry to get this play off. 3, 2, they just do as the horn sounds. Last play of the ball game, and down he goes. And Jacquez Franklin with back-to-back sacks of E.J. Austin. And the Panthers of TK Stone are headed to the Division II 8th grade championship game tomorrow, awaiting the game coming up.
Wow, what a football game that was. I tell you what. I love that stuff. That gets right down to the wire.
Excitement galore and then drama at the end of the ball game.
I tell you.
That's why you got out of coaching, right, Coach?
This is fun.
That's
I like
fun.
this.
I got that adrenaline pumping again, huh?
It's fun watching these two teams battle.
A great football game, and I don't care who you're a fan of, whether you're a fan of one of these two teams or a fan just watching a game, and fans of none of the teams that take place today, you got to stand up and applaud that game.
Absolutely.
Absolutely tremendous. TK Stone with a date in the championship game. They await the winner of our final game of the day. The Knights of Lexington Catholic and the Pirates of Belfry. And no, we're not in the mountains. We are in the Knights' backyard almost here in Lexington. We'll be back with that game. And it's got a big one to live up to now after the game before it. Belfry, Lexington Catholic coming up on the PrepSpin Sports Network.